Yeah, disable goal reset tournament coming right up. What are we going to call it? It's just a disable goal reset tournament. Oh no, this is like the 200 IQ 1v1. You need 200 IQ to be good at this. So Europe, Xbox, Switch, soccer, disable goal reset. Let's see if this bracket has started. There we go. Alright, let's find a 0-0 here in round 1. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot. This is going to probably have lots more goals than usual. Oh dear. Dodged a bullet? Wait, how did you dodge a bullet? Uber Roxer. Oh, flip reset by Camo here. Interesting stuff. Bear in mind the only... oh, look at this. Paradin. Beautiful. I've not seen one of these in ages. Is that camouflaged as well? What is this, this paint type? Is it wood? I'm honestly just looking at this paint type on the Paladin. He might have scored. Look at that. Slots in the bottom corner, but he's forgotten that the goal is going to reset in the middle. And just like that, he concedes one. Can he make it back to the middle? No, he's just belly flopped the ball. That's what you have to be careful about. Oh, it's a zebra. Okay, there's a zebra skin. My bad. That's what you have to be careful about in this game mode. You notice he took the shot and then he was just celebrating. Okay, get in the middle. You can score. There you go. See, that's the risk of taking yourself so far out of the game. Now, our Paladin friend might be able to rinse and repeat, but can he get back into the middle to stop the rebound shot? No, he cannot. Icamo is just rushing it, though. He's not going to make it back either. Or is he? Yes, he is. He didn't rush it too fast. 3-all. We joined 0-0 2 minutes in. 6 goals since then. But look at this from our Paladin buddy, Volt Skin. He is on fire, and that is an open net miss. Big opportunity miss from Camo. Who's, honestly, probably must be feeling pretty surprised by this. I don't think he would have expected to be losing to a Paladin today. Never mind in a 1v1 tournament. He's not, of course, lost just yet. But again, he's overcommitted to this dodge a little bit. Fortunately, this time, Voltskin didn't have the boost to beat him to the ball. Can Camo actually step up his game, though? He's not had the lead yet. Nah, not first to 5. It's just all the way through in this. Maybe I should have made it first 5, but I didn't feel like it. Another flick by Camo, and that's not going to work very well in this game mode. The long shots have such faster recoveries. Can Camo score and then recover in time to defend the middle of the pitch? That's what he's struggling with right now. And Voltskin, meanwhile, has been getting shots and then getting back into the middle faster. Again, this is such a high-risk play by Camo. Even if he does score this, he's going to be so far out of the game. And is he going to be able to beat the opponent to the middle? Looks like he will this time, but a little bit fortunate in my opinion. If he didn't land on top of Voltskin there, I think Voltskin was going to probably score. And that is the danger of going for such all-in moves. He's got the mind game onto Camo with the shot wide of the net now. Paladin with very odd camera settings against a player who's been doing flicks and flip cancels, ceiling shots. Just shows you that all these mechanics are kind of useless if you don't have the brain power to back it up. You don't have the IQ, the 200 IQ necessary to win this tournament. Because what's the point in scoring these goals if you're just going to turn around and concede at the other end? And you know, for all of the mechanical skill, Camo only has a 1-goal lead. Can he take 2? No, an excellent bump by Voltskin. Takes Camo out of the game. He's got one more chance to get a dribble started himself. Camo with a fake challenge. Linear dribble by Voltskin. Doesn't have much going right here. But it's gone in somehow. That ball's gone in. And Camo needs to slow roll this. Oh no, he's gone too slow. Voltskin's back in the play. And it's all tied up, ladies and gentlemen. We have a tie game between our Paladin and our tilting Season 6 Grand Champ. That was a huge chance by Voltskin, not only to score, but to keep Camo at bay. Camo might be trying to go for a ceiling shot. He's dropped it, though. And we do have a goal reset for overtime. This is it. 1 goal is all it takes. Camo should really be taking this game if we look at the ability of both these players, but he's been making a lot of positioning mistakes and decision-making mistakes, allowing Voltskin to stay with him. That's an excellent save by Voltskin. He's given himself some space. He's closing a distance now, mixing it up. Shadow on the first challenge. Rush the second one. Now he's got a turnaround. Go on the ball himself. This has got to be one of the first round games that has lasted the longest, as there have been so many goals later on. Camo getting territory, but he's not been able to put a shot on target yet. Tries to take the ball across the middle, but no shot on that entire attacking play. And now Camo's way back, allowing Voltskin some time at the edge of the box. Flicks it to the crossbar. Decides not to rebound it. He's got Camo backwards. This is so awkward for both players. So dangerous. for Volskin to be sticking around with such a little boost here. Now Camo with the shot, flicks it straight into the goalkeeper though. What tense stuff, over a minute of overtime. And it's just one goal that separates a Paladin player from actually winning a game in a tournament. That's not happened yet on my stream, I believe, since tournament mode became a thing. Camo is backwards again, gets a little bit of a fortune at 50-50. It looked like Volskin was ready to counter. Crossbar to the rescue for Volskin. And he's got to get boost. This is really, really problematic for him. Deciding to concede the entire field of space to his opponent, who's going to hook shot it into the corner, and that's game. Was so much harder for Camo than it should have been. My goodness, I feel like he should have won that. He should have won that quite easily. So many overly risky plays, and that's not going to help him further on in the tournament. Unless he can make better decisions, he's probably going to lose in round 2 or 3. We'll see though. That was definitely Grand Champ level mechanics. Probably low Grand Champ level mechanics, but Grand Champ level mechanics nonetheless. Looks like our Necromancer friend has scored 2 goals past Isaacs pretty quickly here. The bracket did say 0-0. But there can be big goal swings very quickly in this game mode. You can chain goals together very, very quickly. The trick, of course, is giving your opponent a shot that they can almost save, and then while they're almost saving it, you make your way back to the middle and get control of the ball a second time. You lost because of a 50-50 to a Batmobile. Did you really only lose because of a 50-50 to the Batmobile? Look at that recovery by Mr. A million numbers in his name. No, 100,000 numbers in his name. Oh dear, Isaacs has taken himself way out the play. And even though his opponent took a while to recover there before he was back into the middle after scoring, it was no good because Isaacs had also taken himself out of the game. Whoa, 22 months for Tuombo. Welcome back, man. I appreciate that resub. Thanks so much for the continued support, my dude. If we do see another goal here without a response from Isaacs, I think it is time to say goodbye, as Isaacs not looking ready either mechanically or by having superior IQ. He does not look ready to come back in that one. Let's see if we can find... Okay, this is a 5-all. Let's get into Jossie, who I believe is the guy who always snipes Jesse when Jesse's streaming. Let's see. 6-5, but we're going to have an... Oh, no, we're not. Jeed has just missed an open net. You can see what he's trying to do. He's trying to get a slower shot so that he can actually catch up to the ball in time. And now both players... Oh, my goodness, what is this? This is just comical. Jeed has been run around the field and made to look like a fool by Jossie, who gets a 2-goal lead absolutely free. Jeed should have been scoring at least once in that exchange, but he's missed a couple of free shots. And there's another one going in, and Jossie has taken it by forfeit. It was 5-all when we joined, but then, or it was 6-5 when we joined, and Jeed had the open net. Realized that what was going to happen is that he was going to score too fast for him to turn back around and get a save. So he slowed down, or he tried to slow down his shot by fading away from the ball. Ended up missing. Either that or he was trying to start his turn faster, just so he could get back to his net quicker. And he just ended up missing the open net entirely. You've got to make sure that you put the ball in the net. Did I make the map random for this? I swear, if we get some, what do you call him? I swear if we get like is there a possibility to get any Rocket Labs maps? Surely this isn't going to go in. This is yeah, very easy to save that air dribble. It's although spinny, it is not actually changing the ball's direction much. Oh no, but the backflip belly flop, and not even realizing Jake, he had an open net there, but he didn't even notice the possibility of turning around and just waiting in the middle. He had the 1-goal lead. He could have forced Hog Rider to score that, and then tried to beat him in the middle. You got the old Wasteland map? Oh my goodness. Rocket Labs maps are actually a thing. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Apparently I've left Rocket Lab maps on. Oh, Jake! What is he doing? Looks like Hog Rider was waiting. He was waiting in the middle for the ball to reappear. But Jake has just missed another open net. Or another open net opportunity, at least. Hog Rider has the chance. Is he going to go for another air dribble? I'm not a fan, because even if he does score it, Jake should be able to turn around and score so easily to equalize. And then in every world where you're not scoring in the air dribble, you're probably getting scored on. Hog Rider has though and got an open net on 0. He's hit the crossbar. You've got to be kidding me. What on earth did we just witness? So many opportunities thrown to the sidelines. And just like that, Jake has progressed. Wide open net, and he's hit the bar on 0 seconds, and it's gone into the ground. Let's see if we can find another close game here in the bracket in round 3. So Chippy did get back into this. Oh my goodness, Croc has been scoring a lot of goals here. Bottom side of the bracket taking a little bit longer to catch up. All right, whichever one of these matches. Okay, this one. Okay, apart from that one, because it's not 0-0. Whichever one of these matches, apart from Duck Boy, becomes available to watch first, I will hop in. All right, 1-0. Mixad versus Solar. Let's see what happens here. Did I see Phantom Ace get 500k bits in under 30 minutes? No, I did not. He's got a lot of the same viewers as John Sandman though, so I'm not surprised to hear that. A very well-off and generous community John Sandman's built up for himself. And passed on to a few other people in the Rocket League community. It's very, very kind of him. 3-all. This is crazy. So many goals just happened between the bracket telling us what the score was and us actually being able to join the game. Yep, Grand Champs are in this tournament. RL6, Grand Champs are absolutely in this tournament. I've yet to be too impressed by anybody's decision making apart from, I think our Paladin player in the first round had the best decision making with regards to recovery. As you see Mixad there shadowing so deep into his goal he can't even challenge the ball as it's reappearing in the midfield. Kongi TV, thanks for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate that a lot, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. What a save there by Solar, pull-shotting Mixad into the ball. Earlier, the Mixad intended to shoot. Solar has Mixad exactly where he wants him now. And even if, like I said before, even if Mixad gets a big turnaround counter-attack goal, Solar can just station himself in the middle of the field and put the pressure on, try and make it as awkward as possible for Mixad to get actually take a lead from that position. What a shot there by Solar. He's got the open net. Not going to recover very well though, as that dodge has sentenced him to just conceding a goal, and that's a good trade for Mixad. He just traded an open net situation in front of his own goal for him having, you know, a little bit of chance to contest the ball. So that's a really good trade for him, I would say. Solar could have put in that open net much more slowly and followed up with a recovery towards the midfield. That would have been the play. 2 minutes remaining. Mixad has just passed the ball to Solar, and that's much better. It's rolling in so slowly that Solar can just wait for it to appear back in the middle. The ball doing the work for him. That is what you need to do in this game mode. You need to get slow goals. Force your opponent to choose between attempting a save and contesting in the middle. Oh dear, Mixad letting the mechanics slip now. And he can't afford that as he is 2 goals down. Getting boost starved fairly regularly in his own corner. It looks like this is player view. I don't know if this is just a bug or if Mixad does indeed dribble with ball cam. Not to be advised when the ball is directly above your head. You can do a little bit of ball cam dribbling when the ball is beside you. There's another great recovery by Solar. He seems to have figured out that he can't just score goals. He also has to think about where his car is going to be after the fact. And that time he did very well. Mixad will get 1 back, but at what cost? That's the cost, as he's conceded straight away, nullifying the goal that he just scored. Thanks to the 100 bits, Steak Carnage. I appreciate it, man. Hope you're having a good day today. And this is good time wasting again by Solar. He's got a goal, so even if Mixad does score one, he's trying to get back to the middle. It looks like he will. It's a good chance for Mixad actually to get a couple goals back. He's missed this one though. Decided not to go for the ball carry, instead driving alongside the ball, cutting infield. It looks like Solar should be able to take this one. This is a really tough position to come back from. Getting 3 goals in a row. When your opponent has shown a good awareness of positioning in the midfield, not going to be easy. Mixad calls the bluff on the fake challenge. Gets 1 back with a flick. He's got another chance. And he does get a second goal with a flick. This time Solar's not in a position that he can counter-attack. Excellent play by Mixad. Solar really throwing away a lead that he didn't really need to there, but it looks like he's going to get it right back. Never mind, he's just passed the ball to Mixad, who should be able to equalize and get back to the middle. You've got to be kidding me. Mixad has somehow got this back, and Solar is going to be kicking himself. He should have been able to score at least once there on a counter for free. Mixad was so far out of the game on numerous occasions with flicks, but Solar has sent us into overtime. 3-goal comeback in the final seconds by Mixad. We've seen 18 goals this game, and it could all end here. Mixad, wave dash, doesn't land it. Early dodge might have done the trick there. I don't know if the wave dash was necessary. But as we stand, it is just 1 goal separating these guys. Now they just have to play a heads up. They don't have to think about respawning in the middle. Oh my goodness. Mixad watches as the crossbar saves him. He's got a chance himself. Looks like the crossbar is going to play for both teams. A no boost steal for Mixad in the corner will allow Solar to turn around. That is a wave dash outplay. He's got it working the second time around, and Mixad finishes the comeback. And he's managed to move on. What a game. I'm going to try and remember to save that replay. There we go. Because I need to save one replay from this. Wow. Solar's going to be... He's going to be furious with himself. He could have just left his net open when Mixad was trying to flick him at 9-7. He could have just left his net open, let Mixad dribble him, and then scored a goal at the other end to make it 10-8. That was the play. But he went for a challenge, took himself out the game, put himself in a position where he couldn't actually hit the ball when it respawns, or at least hit it on target. And that allowed Mixad that one more chance to get the 0-second, or to get the tie game, which he did. Well played though. That was not good. That was not easy. Alright, this is a draw, so we'll look at this one. I always try and find a draw in the bracket. Johnny told me to do it. It was scripted. I didn't script anything. Oh my goodness. Well, looks like we're going to be taking a trip to Utopia. Is it called Utopia Coliseum? No, it's called Utopia, right? Or something like that. And this is going to be very interesting because suddenly you don't have such free counterattacks in this map. This is a map where going all in for a goal is probably more viable than any other map, because you can just drive through your goal or through the opponent's goal after you score into it, and you're inside your own goal. So what is Nuo gonna do to try and come back from this? Doesn't need to play quite as safe as other players would have. iMaxis has actually won a tournament on a stream before. I believe he won the Hoops tournament, if I'm not mistaken. So should be able to close this one out, surely. A little bit unfortunate that they got this map, I think. They're definitely having to figure this one out as they go. But if, like us, they figured out that you can actually go extremely all in on this map while still having a defensive position afterwards, then I don't expect to see too many cheeky free goals on the ball respawn. Not too many. Maybe 1 or 2. This time, Neo has decided... Neo, I don't know how to say his name. It's so hard. Decided to just come way out of his goal. This is one thing you do have to do in this map, though. You can't just keep driving around in a big circle and rushing challenges from your own goal, or else you're just going to get dribbled quite a lot. That is one thing that I know about this map, mainly from talking to SART veterans, because this was a map in Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Battle Cars. And the 1v1 strategy for this map was actually just the same as regular 1v1. It was ball pressure. You weren't really you don't really put yourself in a good position to defend a dribble if you just go through the goal area into your own net. That's actually just going straight in. Oh no, it isn't. Oh, so close. You can see there Neo thought it was going in as well, and I can understand why. It did really look like it was on target. And he was just making a beeline for his own goal through iMaxis' goal. iMaxis really needs to be careful in these 50-50s. He's letting Neo take goals for free, and there you do see the immediate recovery by Neo, but iMaxis has beaten him to the ball because he just went straight to it. He didn't go through the goal. That's very careless by iMaxis. Own goal and a couple of very bad 50-50s. Bono is thanks to the 100 bits. He says, I like your YouTube videos. Wish the quality was a little better. 480p is meh. The quality is always 1080p actually. I don't know, maybe there's a bug that you only see it in 480p, but I always upload in 1080p 60 FPS, so it should be absolutely fine. What on earth is going on with iMaxis? These are some careless goals that he's letting in, and he's just given a free run in to Neo. I don't know what to say about that 480p comment though, because I'm pretty sure I do have 1080p on all my videos. This time iMaxis is not going to pressure the ball. He's just gone back to his net. Can Neo make the most of this space? He's got the dribble in the infield, but he times his flick pretty badly. And as a result, lets iMaxis in for free. That is a free turnaround though for Neo. And he's got the inside lane. Should be a tie game. Oh no, he's missed it. Should have been a tie game. iMaxis was already running to the midfield to meet the ball when it respawned. But another open net miss. On the last couple were indeed 480p. Wait, really? Hold on a second. I'm going to go check. Are you guys trolling me? Are you guys trolling me? Are my videos really just 480p in the last couple of days? That should not be the case. I don't know why that happened. No, there's definitely 1080p. Yeah, 1080p available. As I expected. Yeah, it's 1080. You just got to change it to 1080. You can't just let it auto. Sometimes you got to choose it yourself. Oh, 5-all. Let's see what's going on in this round of 16 game. I knew that game was probably over. As soon as iMaxis scored the 5th goal, I was like, yeah, that's probably GG. Wait, it's me. All right, me against Camo. Who is this really, though? What is that logo? Who has this logo? I swear I recognize it from someone. Is that Shakeron's logo? Did I just make that up? Who uses this logo? Does anybody know who uses this logo? Camo, the Season 6 Grand Champ, who we saw in round 1, struggling to put away with a player who he probably should have beaten quite easily, I think. He's now in overtime, so that's good for Camo because he doesn't have to think about the goal respawn. So we saw earlier on that he was struggling with that a little bit. Kronovi uses this. Well, it looks like I'm just Kronovi. Latches IRL logo. Who is this? Shakeron used it. I knew Shakeron used it. I swear. I swear that. No, yeah, Shakeron does use it. I'm kind of happy with myself for remembering that. Yeah, Shakeron does use that logo, but it isn't Shakeron. Shakeron is not online. Well, there you go. Camo is going to get eliminated. It's you. This mode is so annoying. Oh, yeah, Octopus. That's the boy. I've seen some hilarious screenshots of you raging. Nice play by me. Yeah, so this ... is actually me, apparently. Or he's going with my name. Do I have to keep doing this to find a game start? Okay, apparently we do. Sloth versus iMaxis. Mixad versus Pooty. Niceron versus Chippy. Let's get into Niceron versus Chippy because we've not seen either of these guys so far this tournament. Let's hop in and see what there is to see. But yeah, boys, you know, word gets around if somebody's being naughty in whether it be on Twitter or something like that. Usually if I see that and the person doesn't, you know, at least publicly state that they should, you know, that they feel resentment about that, I'm probably not going to invite them to play on stream. Probably not. So yeah, that's all I got to say about that one. Chippy versus Niceron. He's got the 1-0 lead, does Shipster, the man who's won 2 out of 3 of the tournaments that he played on my stream in the past. Niceron has also been a previous tournament winner. A little bit unfortunate for them both to be on the same side of the bracket. Can Niceron get back to the middle? Yes, he can. Look at that. Niceron with the goal and the collection of the ball in the middle of the field. Thanks at 287 bits, Doc Doom. It's a pretty random number. I'm trying to figure out the significance of it, but I appreciate it nonetheless, my man. You guys absolutely love spamming that chip dip spam. I think you just love that spam, honestly. Obviously, the Chippy storyline is a good one. Bono, thanks for 100 bits. Looks like you're upscaling a 4 into a 1080. No, because I stream. Well, what happens? Okay, I'll explain how my YouTube videos happen. So this is pretty funny. We're just getting both players score over and over again. That demo. Wait, Chippy. Okay, makes up for it. But I thought that demo was going to be a mistake because that demo did actually allow Niceron to recover faster than if Chippy just left Niceron in his own half and went straight for the ball. Let me explain what happens for most of my YouTube videos. Okay, so most of my YouTube videos are live stream content. So my editor uses a program called Twitch Leecher to download the video of any live stream that I want to turn. Like this one, for example, will probably turn this tournament into a video because it's a pretty interesting one. Pretty interesting game mode. So he'll download the entire VOD and then he'll edit just the tournament bit into a video. Then he'll upload it. And my stream is 1080p 60 FPS and the videos are 1080p 60 FPS, so it's all the same. Like all of the quality should be the same. The only thing that changes is the bitrate, because bitrate on Twitch isn't as good as if you well, bitrate on Twitch isn't as good as if you're just recording some footage live. Chippy's got a really good first touch and second touch there, but Niceron matched his position. Probably to the surprise of most of you guys, Niceron holding his own against Chippy, but this should come as too much of a surprise because Niceron has played well in tournaments before, and he always sticks with players who might be slightly better than him mechanically with some excellent decision-making and positioning. Again, able to get a free goal, turn around and catch the ball as it respawns in the middle of the field. Chippy is in an awful spot now, as Niceron has so many options with how he wants to play this. He could just allow Chippy to score goals and meet the ball when it respawns in the middle. Just so whenever Chippy goes for one of these dribble flick plays, just turn around, let it go in, and beat him to the punch as the respawn happens. Chippy looking for a flip reset, might have got it, but it's going to go in anyway. And now he's got to run really, really fast, or else this is going to be a goal. That might have been. It is in fact a save by Chippy. What a play to not allow Niceron to go up by 2 again. Chippy expecting the fake challenge, perhaps. A bit lucky that he's landed on the boost, but is it going to be lucky enough? It doesn't look like it will be. And Niceron waiting so smartly for that ball to respawn. Has he gone too close though? Chippy has a free goal, but look at Niceron already realizing that the goal is wide open, turns around, puts one in himself, and Chippy will struggle to come out on top in this exchange. Does get the ball in the respawn. Well played again. Chippy giving himself a chance, but he needs to get a goal in a 1v1 situation without allowing Niceron to just turn around and score a free goal in the middle. Like right here, Niceron could just go straight for the middle of the field and let that go in and then score an open net himself. That's another option that he has. So even if he thinks the flick is going to be too good, or he thinks it's too risky challenging it, he could just let Chippy flick it in and beat into the middle, because Chippy's recovery time after a flick is going to be so bad. 1 goal in it still. But now there is no chance for Niceron to get a counter-attack goal if Chippy does score. Is it possible? No, it isn't. Chippy's eliminated and Niceron moves on. Wow, look at that. Chippy is out, and Niceron with superior awareness of when the ball is going to respawn in the middle. We'll move on to the semis. Right, we've just watched Niceron defeat. We've watched both the guys in the semi. We've only seen one of these boys in the top half, so let's go into this one. Yeah, how long is the refund available? Yeah, bits and subs can't be charged back, but can. Oh well, yeah, I can't refund sub. But can people do it themselves? Can people like tier 3 sub? What's the time differential? What a demo by Sloth to take me out of the game. Give himself a chance for a 2-goal lead. He's missed it though. Good turnaround there. What's the cooldown? I'm really curious. What's the cooldown, or what's the time window that people have to refund a sub? Just curious. Not that I expect anybody would do that. There's a 2-goal back and forth. This Johnny Boy scores, but gets straight away scored on by Sloth, and then Johnny Boy coming off the ceiling. This has literally never happened before. Puts it in off the floor. What a play by me. Probably the best goal that we have ever seen in Rocket League. And the timing on the respawn. Gets a pull shot. Own goal there from Sloth, but this is really smart play by Sloth actually. He's causing every goal that Johnny Boy scores to get turned back around and put into his own net. And that's why we've still got the 1-goal lead for Sloth, despite Johnny Boy being far superior mechanically, if I say so myself. Blackjack, thanks for the tier 3 sub. That is very, very generous of you. I wonder if that is just a tier 3 sub because somebody's realized, oh, I can get a replay analysis and then charge back the sub. Thanks, Johnny, for telling me about that. I'm gonna have to figure out if that's even a thing. Loden Gamer 1, thanks for the Prime sub, and thanks for 100 bits Bonos as well. And I Rock Killer 1, thanks for the Prime sub also. Sorry for not saying that. It was 5 minutes ago. Hopefully you're still here. If not, hopefully you're watching in the VOD. Sloth looking for a 2-goal lead. He doesn't want to. Flicks, I don't feel like are a good idea in this game mode, honestly. If you actually score a flick and the opponent doesn't land badly, they're probably just going to score a counter-attack goal. I'm not a fan of flicks in this game mode. Far better are shots, but oh, only if you recover well, and Johnny Boy doesn't recover well. He lands very badly. Again, decent timing on the respawn, but Sloth has equally good timing. Both players ready for the ball as it comes in the middle. Look at that off the back wall by Sloth. Dishes it home and wins the race to the middle of the field. Very smart play, both mechanically and intelligently, winning him the game. Another flick. Johnny Boy is going to be up in the air and not able to recover very well, and gives away another possession all too easily to Sloth, who's looking for more goals. He's got it wide open for his own options to just be an array in front of him. He's like, I could score so many different ways here. Just pick your favorite. Martin the Wise, thanks for 100 bits. Here's 100 bits. Please never review my gameplay on stream. Bean Brigade. All right, man. I mean, I can't if you never send me a replay. Sloth is top 101s. Yeah, there's a lot of players who play my tournaments here, top 100 and various playlists. It looks like this might be GG. Johnny Boy is going to tap out. Sloth moves on to the final. Not even a GG. That's how you know it's real Johnny. Nah, it might actually have been a GG. Just want to point out that whoever's masquerading as me could have GG'd there, but I had the text chat off, so could have been a GG, but probably not. Excellent play there by Sloth. Definitely superior mechanically and in terms of intelligence. We might catch the tail end of this one. Niceron put in Mixed away pretty fast. Should be allowed, but on my screen said, oh, we've got pillars. What are you talking about, King Spectre? Said, you agree that it should be allowed, but on your screen it said, like 5 Magics has allowed it, then immediately Johnny deleted it. Wait, what? What happened? What happened? King Spectre and Magics. I don't know what happened. Deleted the term off the blacklist. What did I delete off the blacklist? I don't know what I deleted. The baby rage. Yeah, too bad, mate. Too bad. Like, it's not like I hid the mutator settings. You know, they were there for you to read if you can read. Mixed is going to have to tap out here, showing a little bit more willpower perhaps than Johnny Boy did. That could just be in eventually. You never know. I want to see more pillars in or pillars 1v1. I would love to see a big prize pool pillars 1v1 tournament, because some of the strats on this map are actually very interesting to watch. Yeah, there was never going to be any comeback there. Niceron is such a good defensive player that I never really expected him to be giving that up. Mixad did so well to get this far though. We didn't see his close, oh my goodness, that's a very close quarterfinal, but we did watch his incredible round 3 win over Solar. So he'll be proud of that one, I'm sure. This is going to be the final though of the tournament. You don't find out. That's interesting. I'm gonna look into that, C Savage. I'm sorry if you really have been trying to get my attention about that for a long time. Sorry for not realizing, because I kid you not, I've looked at that subscriptions page for so many times. What a play by Sloth. Look at that. He's gonna get punished on the turnaround by Niceron though. It could be, yeah, there it is, tie game. Niceron with a free goal. Sloth looking to save that one. A bit foolish perhaps. He should have probably just turned around and tried to catch up to Niceron in the midfield. Or rather than trying to catch up to Niceron in the midfield, probably should have just come back to the middle, waited for the ball to respawn and take a free goal off his own. The counter free goal. But yeah, C Savage, like I was saying, I swear I've seen that page several times, and I've never seen the refund button until like very recently. I knew that there's a don't renew button and a benefits button. If you go to your subscriptions page on Twitch, there's definitely both of those buttons, but I never saw the don't renew and refund button until like this week actually, which is kind of like scary. It's a scary thing. People can refund subs now. So odd. I guess people, maybe it's like a legal thing. Maybe it's illegal. Because Twitch have got to do so many like of these rules. Pre-jump save by Sloth, well done. And he's going to contest the follow-up. That's foolish though, perhaps. And he's right behind Niceron, forces Niceron to score it quickly. That's actually really smart by Sloth. Very, very smart. We saw him do that in the last game against somebody masquerading as me. Because by pull-shotting the own goal, or by own-goaling with a pull shot, he gets the ball to respawn in the middle faster. You specifically remember refunding a tier 3 sub in this Clash Royale streamer 6 months ago. Well, that's weird, because I definitely never saw it until recently. And I do actually sub to people on Twitch occasionally. I don't just use my Twitch Prime sub, I do sub. Want to spread the love, because obviously you guys are so good to me, so I've got to be good to other people. Sloth again looking for flicks on Niceron, choosing to save the one that he's just done. But Niceron has been very, very good with his timing for arrival in the middle of the field. Z9 thanks to the Prime sub. Those, I don't think you can refund Prime subs. Can Sloth get to the middle of the field? Yes, he can. Niceron takes himself way out of the play with that challenge, and we have a tie game. But Sloth is centered it. Niceron has the open net. He misses it, and Sloth now on the turnaround. Niceron didn't have enough boost there to really put a good shot on net. Sloth on the volley to the top corner, but Niceron's landed on him, and that's going to give Sloth a terrible recovery. He's looking for the demo, gets it, has a little bit of alone time with the open net, but Niceron's going to be back. This is far from open now. In fact, Niceron is favoured because he's got such a strong boost advantage. 1 minute and 8 remaining. And we are all tied up. Sloth did really well to get into this position. He's got to try and not throw away this tie game because he did honestly so well to tie this one up. He did come from behind, and it's so hard to come from behind when your opponent is playing so safe. Not taking himself away from the middle of the field very often. Allowing you to get an unanswered goal. Again, Sloth looking for a flick from the edge of the box. Niceron saves it, but not very well. Sloth might come back in for the rebound. Yes, he will. And he puts it in. Niceron way over the top of the ball. Might still be able to put this in. No, he's going to slow play this. He's accepted the break of serve. Niceron is going to try and get a goal from behind. He's not going for the freebie. What play by Sloth under all this pressure in the final minute to take the lead. Not by 1 goal, but by 2 goals. Will it be 2 for long? No, it won't. The demo should secure it as a 1-goal lead for the time being. Bit risky by Sloth. He's going for the time-wasting strategy. He's giving Niceron a chance. Niceron doesn't get the shot on target, though. It's saved by the top corner, and Niceron will actually keep it up. Oh my goodness, it didn't look like he was going to make it in time. Sloth, though, has all the options, goes for the tactical whiff, and wins the tournament. What a comeback by Sloth. That was far from easy to get that win. I'm gonna actually wait. Wait, I said no. Why did I say no? Oh, no, it's fine. It's fine. Whew. I thought I didn't save a replay from this tournament, but I did. This is from the tournament. Okay, 200 IQ. Sorry.